Australia's IBF featherweight world champion Billy Dib has his sights set on America after successfully defending his title in Hobart. Dib scored a TKO over Mexican Eduardo Escobedo to increase his record to 35 wins from 36 fights. The Aussie says after such a display of speed and power, he sees big things in his future.
You know, I did something that not many fighters can do, and that's make a Mexican quit, you know. I made him say no mas, and that's a very big result. And, you know, when I went to America not long ago, they asked me to showcase my ability and show that I'm a good TV fighter. I think I did that.
And with another title defence fight in June, Dib has sent an ominous warning to future opponents, saying at 26 years of age, he is yet to hit his peak.
Yes, and Daniel Geale also had success in the ring last night. Joining us now to talk further about a great night for boxing is our boxing writer, Paul Upham. Paul, thanks for coming in. I imagine you would have been thrilled to see last night. It was a great night for Aussie boxing.
It was. Big smile on my face today. Not only do we get the wins, they were very impressive. Billy Dib has improved so much in the last 2 years. We saw him a couple of years ago. He lost a world title fight in America, but he has progressed so much. Billy Hussein, the trainer, has worked so well with him. He's improved his skills. He's become more aggressive. He's more positive in the ring, and he's taking the fight to his opponent. And he did make the Mexican Escobedo stop last night. It was a very good win. He had a few problems with the referee with some infringements there. He was actually penalised a point. I thought it was a little bit overzealous. But apart from that, great all-round performance from Billy Dib. And there is opportunities in the world scene because the promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, who's had him on his stables before, is aware of him and will give him a shot again.
He will give him a shot again. I mean, so much confidence. I mean, it's a long time, 2008. 4 years has gone missing, and as you said, he's improved, he's matured, his fighting style. He's only gone to the distance, I think, once in his last 14 fights.
Well, look, he was very young. He got picked up from nowhere. He had an opportunity from the Prince Nassim Ahmed in the UK, and then with Shane Mosley, who picked him up as a protege and took him over to big-time boxing in America. And he was still only young. He was only in his 20s, early 20s, and now he's developed. He's more all-round fighter, and he's learned. It's that experience he's got. He's bringing. You can see him in the ring now. He's so much more confident in what he's doing, and he's got tremendous ability. He's got speed. He's working on his power. His combinations were great last night, and he did everything that his trainer Billy Hussein could ask for, and it's a good performance. And he's going to beat a lot of good guys at featherweight. He's just got to get the fights now. What
next for him? We know he's going to have another bout in Australia in June, but do you see him in September, October going over there?
The first thing he'll be doing is getting on the phone to the guys like Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya and saying, did you hear about my win? Did you see my great win? Look, he's got the connections, and that's the most important thing. It's not just a matter of an organised sport. You've got to get out there and make these fights. You need a promoter or to be able to promote yourself, and Billy Dib certainly can do that. So he's going to get on the phone and talk to these guys, see these guys, and they'll make these fights. And look, he's got a great commodity. He's got the IBF world title, so they can put him in against some Americans, some Mexicans over there and make these big fights. So Billy Dib's performance last night, A+.
All right, what about Daniel Geale? That's a great card. You've got 2 title defences in one night, one of the best in Australian history, they're saying. Where does Geale go from here? Because that was a really tough fight and launches him too.
And let's make a point of it. Simone Adama was a very good contender, #1 contender, but he was just sort of blown away in those first 3 or 4 rounds. The fight rate, the speed that Daniel Geale brings to the ring, he's just perpetual motion. He doesn't stop. He doesn't give a chance of his opponent to breathe or to reset, and he's so constantly at you. And the amount of times he slips the punches and makes his opponent miss and then counters, it's just phenomenal. It's such great boxing skills. Everything you want to see in a boxer, Daniel Geale's got it. I'm not worried that he didn't win by knockout last night. He brought so much more skill and ability to the ring, and he is going to beat the best guys out there. They're talking now about making a fight with the American Jermaine Taylor, the former undisputed champion. He's promoted Gary Shaw, who's one of the elite promoters in America, is going to go back, talk to Showtime Television, who's got to deal with Jermaine Taylor, and that's the fight we want to see this year. Daniel Geale versus Jermaine Taylor in America on American television, and he'll win that fight. He will beat Jermaine Taylor. What we saw last night, he'll blow him away, and the Americans are going to love him.
You're clearly very excited about Geale. How good can he be, though? You say he can beat Taylor, but on Australian boxing terms, how good could he be for us?
Beating Taylor will unlock the big fight, which is against the Argentine Sergio Martinez, who holds the WBC world title. Daniel wants to be an undisputed world champion. He wants to have all those belts, and he wants to fight the biggest names. He doesn't want to go to Germany again. He's already done that. Felix Sturm's got the WBA title. Beat Taylor, that'll get the fight with Martinez, and he'll be on top of the world. He'll be the undisputed middleweight champion of the world, and I think he can do it. 31, he's still got a few good years ahead of him, and he's still improving every time.
All right, let's just have a look at a little bit of a fight this weekend, which I'm not sure, will it be of any interest to Billy Dib. Juan Manuel Lopez up against Orlando Salido. It is a rematch in that featherweight world title. Is there any interest for Billy Dib to go have a crack at these blokes?
Billy Dib wants the winner of this, no doubt. Juan Manuel Lopez was the hot prospect in world boxing, and he was upset in his last fight against Salido, the Mexican. This time they're having a rematch in Puerto Rico. A lot of people expect Lopez to win this time, but hey, Salido beat him last time, and Billy Dib wants to get the winner. That's the most important. They're the sort of fights that Billy Dib can aim for now.
Who would he be better up against?
Well, Lopez is the big superstar, the uncrowned champion. So if Lopez wins, that'd be a great fight. Dib versus Lopez later this year in America, November, December. That would be fantastic. Going to be unification bout, adds to the lustre of it even more.
And you got another bout to plug, a bit of a star-studded event. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, Father Dave Smith, the Anglican Church ministers, he's attempting an official Guinness Book of Records record of a number of continuous rounds sparred. The record is currently 25 rounds. He's going to spar 120 rounds over 8 hours, and he's going to do it against some of our best. He's going to spar the Mundines, father and son Tony and Anthony. He's going to spar Sakio Bika. He's going to spar Solomono, even Lauren Eagle, our female boxer. They're all going to be there on the 1st of April. It is true, Sunday the 1st of April. It's at the Dulwich Hill Church Hall, and all of the proceeds will go to the youth foundation that Father Dave runs there. So it's a fantastic opportunity for the fans to get out there and mingle with some of Australia's best boxers and actually see them in action. And good luck, 120 rounds. That's incredible.
I was just thinking all the weight divisions that he's got to get through. Feet up, then go down. And
8 hours of sparring. That's a genuine world record attempt.
Yeah, well, good luck to Father Dave. Mate, thanks for coming in. Always a pleasure.
Great for Australian boxing.
Yeah, great day indeed. All right, stay with us. The Waratahs' Lockie Turner moves into the hot